festival prezentat de Leetch.
Asta este interviul pe care o să-l găsiți inclusiv pe pagina de Facebook a Radio Guerrilla, mai ales pentru aceia dintre voi care nu sunteți în cadrul Summer-ului. Alături de noi sunt Tom Smith.
Hello.
And Russell Leetch from Editors.
Welcome back. You were here in Romania 2009 in Herăstrău, and now you're coming back as a headliner to one of the biggest festivals in Romania. You should have been here last year, but something happened. Anyway, what do you remember from back then?
I remember,
if anything.
I remember we had a flight to get. We came from.
Tom, closer to the mic, please.
We came.
Thank
this
you.
close enough for you?
Yeah.
There we go. We came from Budapest the day before, and we were just on time. We were nearly late.
Ooh.
Ed literally got off the flight straight onto stage, and I remember it was a nice show. It was in a park.
Yeah.
Outdoor, nice summer evening, and we were playing in this light and on this evening. So.
But you've been to our radio before that show.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Near the park.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wow,
Not with us.
No.
No, with other colleagues.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for
I'd remember
those 15 years of Editors' music. As teenagers, were you some angry young man, just in John Osborne's Look Back in Anger? I mean, did you used to oppose or criticize everything around you?
I was just more kind of upset. I'm not really an angry type person, really. I'd sulk rather than get angry.
Russell?
Yeah.
No, just a moment. Russell, now.
Hello.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. I wasn't very angry as a child. Quite happy, really.
We're lovers, not fighters.
Yeah. And has that later affected the band's creations? Your behavior?
Our behaviour.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It means we get on.
Yeah.
Do you remember how to say thank you in Romanian? Because
tell me
Okay,
again.
we can help you. Mulțumesc.
Say it again.
Mulțumesc.
Say it again slow.
Mulțumesc.
Mulțumesc.
Yeah. I will tell you again at the end of the interview.
Mulțumesc.
Perfect.
Mulțumesc.
Okay. You played,
Mulțumesc. Sorry. Okay.
You played festivals with intriguing lineups before. Like last year, you played one with Rammstein.
We did, yeah.
Are you
in Moscow.
nervous about playing with those type of crowds?
It was in Russia at the Moscow Stadium, and they asked us to come and play with them. So, their audience is a bit more rock, but they were quite welcoming. It was all right.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're quite nice to us. We had breakfast with them in Brussels once. Well, they were kind of next to us. But
Nice.
Yeah. Mutual appreciation.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think that the music can be double labeled, like music with a message and music lacking of message, music that marks you and music that doesn't? That simple?
I think it depends. I think it's up to the listener. It's what it means to the listener.
Good
really.
answer.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm sure plenty of people like songs that the meaning's not what they take it. So, and that makes it totally regardless.
I don't think music should tell you what to think. So,
Wow. That's almost a mantra.
Get a tattoo.
Yeah.
Franz Schubert, the composer, once said that there's no such thing as happy music. What do you make of that?
I mean, I don't like much happy music.
No.
Only depressive.
Yeah, I like Schubert as well. So.
There you go.
And what is this thing called love that you speak? What is it? No, I'm only joking, actually. But this particular song seemed to be the start of a new era for Editors. I'm talking about your falsetto and.
I sang in falsetto on our third record. So that was, I think, the beginning. But it's the first time on a song I've sung from start to finish in falsetto. I like just trying new things. I like, as a band, we like to not repeat ourselves, to find new ways of expressing ourselves, whether that's the instrumentation or if it's the way I sing, And I think as a vocalist, as we've gone on through the 15 years, we try to stretch ourselves and do new things. So there's been a couple of songs now that I've sung in falsetto. And on In Dream, there's some more
that's
falsetto.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I just, give it a go.
Nice choice. Thank you for that.
By the way, it's been a while since the DJs became rock stars. On this frame, how do you see the rock's future? how will it sound in 50 or 100 years from now? Will there be instruments on the stage?
Yeah.
100 years from now.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Be long gone.
Try to imagine.
Well, I don't know if I really want to imagine. Yeah.
I'd be speculating. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Do it.
But even the bands now that sound like they've made their records on a computer, they still stand on stage with a guitar, don't they?
Yeah.
So I don't think that will go, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
There's this thing nowadays.
It could just be karaoke forever.
Wow.
Hopefully.
I'm just listening to Birdie. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's this thing nowadays, every time a famous artist dies, a band's go on and cover one of their songs, like Chris Martin covers everything in that.
Literally everything.
Yeah, literally everything.
There's not one song he's not covered.
So which of your songs would you want to be covered, and by whom?
Oh, I mean, we were very lucky and honoured to have REM play Munich a few years ago. So, I mean, they're a big influence to us, and one of the reasons we do what we do. So to hear them play one of our songs was pretty amazing. I don't know. I'd like to hear Elvis Presley cover something. You know. That would be good. You know.
Do you think today's music still has a national identity? The geolocation from where the artist is it relevant anymore, or is it really globalized?
I don't know. I think those lines are blurred. You know. I don't know. Things come and go. Things change. You know. I mean, I don't know when the last band came out that really sounded like they were from Birmingham or from London, or I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it's going. You know.
Okay.
And
I
about
mean, with the world, it's it's globalizing, isn't it? You know. It's,
yeah.
That's,
speaking of London, 2 years ago I was at your show at Hammersmith Apollo, I guess.
man.
And you had some technical problems.
Yeah.
And
you picked the good one. Yeah.
yeah, but it was very good indeed at the end. Of course, at some point we were afraid that you were not going to come back because of the problems, but you did. And from the public point of view, it was very close, like we were getting very close to you. And
cool.
This made the experience very special.
Well, that's amazing, because when the band point of view, when you can't communicate with the audience and you have a lot of people there who obviously are excited to see you play, and you can't, and things are breaking, going wrong all around you, it's quite frustrating. So I'm glad you.
Yeah, that's a simple fact that you.
Because we're at the other side, just swearing and having a really bad time.
I bet, yeah. So do you believe that sometimes failures can be a good thing?
I believe that if something out of the ordinary happens, it can elevate a certain situation. And that can be something that's bad, or it can be rain, which we might have tonight. Because bands play shows every other night, so there's a certain element of routine to it, isn't there? So if something happens like that, maybe not quite so destructive as that, but it can make the situation slightly less like the night before.
To be challenged in anything's always good. So,
and I think the audience realise as well when something is happening which is more spontaneous,
Yeah. I've got an obsession for the song "At All Costs" from the In Dream album, the slowest one from the LP. In my opinion, if editors were a religion, this song ought to be played every Sunday in church.
Okay.
What's the story? What's the story of this song?
Oh, that was like a late night kind of recording, like when we were making that record, we were in a room in a very remote part of Scotland looking out over the ocean, and sometimes as it got dark and we'd have a few glasses of wine after dinner, you'd stumble across something that felt like it had a certain atmosphere and moment to it and a certain energy, so playing that song live together was one of those moments where it all clicked into place. And then we got Rachel from Slowdive to come and do some singing on that one, as well as a couple of others, and it just finished it off wonderfully.
Wow.
And
Thank you for that.
In Dream, you've worked with Rahi for both videos and the cover. Will the collaboration maybe continue for the next
I think so. I hope so. We'll see him next week in the Netherlands. That's the plan. Yeah, we're still making the record, so it's a little bit early to.
Okay. What is your favorite new song?
Our favourite new song?
Yeah, you've played
your
before
favourite new song.
magazine called Hallelujah.
The ones I don't know.
The ones
Cold?
you've already played.
Yeah.
You don't look convinced.
I think I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. They're not finished yet, so
Yeah, it is quite hard to say.
yeah. It'll, you know, I like playing a new song first. It's always nice.
It is. We're playing 4 new songs most nights at the moment, so it's quite nice to feel an audience response to something they've never heard before. Mostly it's been quite positive, but then, like Russell says, they're not finished, so it's quite hard for us. When we go back to the studio, the reaction will inform what we do to them. You know,
Nice. But what happened to the Pulse?
we're playing that tonight.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah, so I think there's a bit of confusion about our set length tonight, so we should be playing that tonight.
Infinite.
But we have been playing it this summer.
Yeah, it's back.
Let's talk some politics now. Let's imagine for a second.
Politics.
Yeah. If you were Theresa May, what would be your first decision? Each of you. Come on.
Go to Switzerland.
Yeah, I'd leave office. Yeah, and yeah, take off the pearls.
Since you are British citizens, can you share your opinion on Brexit?
Embarrassment.
Didn't vote for it.
Wow. Is it going to affect the artist's lifestyle in any way?
Don't know. We'll wait and see. And you know, the people that pushed for it have all left, and so it looks like a big sloppy mess. And we'll wait and see. But you know, we've toured and played in Europe for years, and we like doing that. And we like, we're liberal people, so
Without the visa.
The kind of rise of this kind of slightly more right-wing way of thinking has stirred a response in the younger people. Like the amount of younger people that voted in the recent general election in the UK was more than it's ever been before. So I think there's a backlash to that, and I think that's quite positive. So whether it changes things with artists, I don't know, but young people seem to be more turned on to politics and are angry about it. So that's a good thing.
Okay, and last one from me, not so serious. Tom, there was a lot of talk and lots of jokes between fans regarding your stage shoes. Last year you decided to retire a particular pair of shoes. We got Instagram to prove it. So the fans want to know what happened to that pair.
They are.
Did it end up in the bin or?
No, I didn't. They literally fell apart. They'd been repaired. They're in a cupboard at home. I may
So you
auction
keep it
them.
as
I may
a
auction them
souvenir.
one day for a charity
Yeah.
or something. But I haven't thrown them in the bin.
Perfect. That's what I was
One
going
day.
to suggest.
Yeah.
Tom and Russell, thank you very much.
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Looking
Cheers.
forward to see you.
Tell me again. Thank you.
Mulțumesc.
Sorry.
Mulțumesc.
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 Yeah. Thank you.
Mulțumesc.
Summerwell Special Edition cu Alexandru Angel și Bogdan Șervanu.
Summerwell, un festival prezentat de